What if you could create a cinematic sports bike commercial without a film crew, a studio, and without a real bike? In this video, I'm creating a futuristic high-performance sports bike and turning it into a full ad campaign using Imagine Art. I'll walk you through the entire process, from defining the bike's design language to building studio visuals, environmental scenes, and high-speed cinematic motion that feels like an automotive commercial, all inside one structured workflow built with Imagine Art. So the first step was the bike design, and I wrote a prompt about the base design lock, about a futuristic high-performance electric sports bike, and I connected my prompt to the image model Nano Banana Pro and to the image model Sea Dream. I also uploaded a reference image for the style of the bike that I would like to see. And I connected also this reference to the image model. And I tried out with two different image models to see which one provides the best results. And I actually liked my very first result the most from Nano Banana Pro. And that's the one that I used as a base for all future steps. And next were the hero shots. So I wrote a prompt about a hero shot of this futuristic sports bike. I described the exact shape, design, materials, lights, and I used my previously generated image, so this one, as a reference image. I connected it to the image model Nano Banana Pro. I also connected my prompt to the image model, and I got this result for the dark cinematic studio shot, and this one for the Neo Tokyo street at night shot. And I did again two different tries with Nano Banana Pro and with Sea Dream, and I like the ones from Nano Banana Pro more, so those were also the ones that I continued with later on. And also I wanted a hero shot with a person sitting on the motorcycle and driving it at high speed. And I got this result with Nano Banana Pro, also by connecting these two previously generated hero shots to the image model. And the next step were the detail shots. So again, I started by writing a prompt. First, I wanted to see a headlight close-up, then a rear wheel close-up, and then a dashboard close-up. Every time I connected my prompt to the image model. At this point, I continued only with Nano Banana Pro, and I used all my previously generated images as references that I also connected to the image model. And these were the results for the headlight close-up, these were for the wheel close-up, and these ones for the dashboard. And I used these images for the next step as a base. And the next step were the environmental scenes. So I wrote many different prompts for every kind of scene that I would like to see. For example, a high-speed shot, or a wheelie, or at a mountain road, or frontal shot, night highway, low angle, or nighttime city. And every time I described in detail in every prompt what I wanted to see in every shot. I always connected my prompt to the image model, and like I said, all my previously generated images as references. And I was using Nano Banana Pro throughout this whole step, and I got many different results for every scene. And yeah, here you can see all the different shots. And also I wanted to generate one horizontal version of this image to create an even more cinematic feeling. Also, what I did are some futuristic shots, like inside a tunnel with lights or on the road, that just suggest this vibrant motion, and they have this blur effect. I also generated videos of each of these images using the video model Kling 2.6 Pro. And also the last step were my videos. So from all these environmental scenes and the detail shots and the hero shots, I generated videos. So I was always connecting as a start frame my previously generated images, and I was always writing a prompt describing the scene and what kind of motion I want to see in the video. Connected my prompt to the video model, mostly Kling 2.6 Pro, but sometimes also Kling 2.5 Pro Turbo. And first I generated the videos from the hero shots, also with the name, the logo. Then of the detailed shots with a cinematic zoom in and rotation around the bike. And then also the environmental scenes of how the biker is getting on the bike, putting on his helmet, driving off through the city or through the woods or through a highway to show the different uses of this sports bike. And then also the fast motion visuals, where the biker is performing a wheelie or driving at high speed on the highway. And then also the final shot, which was a cinematic zoom in from a low angle perspective. So what makes this workflow powerful is the level of control you have over every frame, detail, light, and movement. Instead of random outputs, this becomes like a structured commercial production pipeline. The bike design stays consistent, the lighting stays cinematic, and the motion feels intentional. If you found this useful, comment AI to get access to the full workflow link. Thanks for watching.